Hi, I'm Jay Tomlin with the ShareFile product management team, and I want to talk to you about ShareFile storage zones, which is a feature that allows you to choose where your data is stored. It's important for a number of reasons. You want the data to be as close as possible to your end users for performance reasons. You also might be subject to laws that restrict where you can store your files, whether that's inside your network or in a particular geographic boundary. When you're not subject to those restrictions, you want the elasticity of the cloud so you can take advantage of cloud storage and make the files available everywhere. So ShareFile Storage Zones gives us that flexibility, that hybrid approach that some of our competitors lack if they're only available in the cloud or only available on-prem. So let's take a look at how that works. When a user logs on to ShareFile, they're logging on to ShareFile.com servers and Citrix data centers that host our ShareFile.com web and API servers. So they log on there, but when they upload a file, the file does not get stored in a Citrix data center location. Instead, we send the file to a storage zone that lives in an Amazon or Azure data center location around the world. We have multiple storage zones in our cloud infrastructure, and we can place customer files where it makes the most sense. So once the user is uploading a file, they'll be redirected to their storage zone for the file operation. We can take that technology that we use in our cloud infrastructure, and you can leverage the same technology inside your network by creating your own ShareFile storage zone and linking it to the ShareFile system. So if you have an existing storage array, such as a NetApp, you can install a ShareFile storage zone controller inside your network and link it to your NetApp storage array. Then you pair that storage zone controller with the ShareFile system, and it becomes a zone that you can use with your ShareFile account, just like one of our Amazon or Azure zones. To enable external access, you would use a NetScaler or other load balancer in your DMZ, so that whenever the user gets redirected to that zone, they have an entry point into your network. Just like you can create your own internal storage zone on-premise inside your network, you could do the same in your private cloud account. So for example, you could install a storage zone controller in Microsoft Azure and use Microsoft Azure storage for your file location. And that way you still have the security benefits, the encryption keys for your zone, but you get the cost benefit and the elasticity that the cloud provides. So that's how ShareFile Storage Zones allows you to store the files where it makes the most sense for your end users.